Valsala. I'm the co-founder of Globetrotter Consultancy. I founded my company 3 years ago. We do business consulting, business going forward, and high performance culture shaping training programs. What I'm going to share about today is I think this is the most important skill anyone needs, and it holds true to across industries, across products, across services, and that is the skill to market anything. Marketing skills, if you ask me, is the number one skill, and I'll just share with you how I came about acquiring it. Okay, my background before this is I'm a HR professional. Before that, I was a finance director. So it's like I'm very good at delivering on services. I'm very good at delivering on the job. But I had this very strong belief that I cannot market anything or I cannot sell anything. So I will do anything else, but I'll do except the marketing. Somebody else got to take care of the marketing. So 3 years ago, when I met my mentor, who's the co-founder of Globetrotter Consultancy too, he said, okay, we have this awesome training program which you can do, and which is exactly what my heart wanted to do. But before we can do any of that, you must learn how to market it, or you must market this product first. It's like, no, I'm not good at marketing. So he said, no, you just have to learn how to do marketing. You can have the most awesome product, but if nobody knows about it, nobody's going to buy it, there's no point in it. Okay, that makes sense, but I came up with a solution. I told him, okay, why don't I hire someone to do the marketing for me? So the first thing I did is I met someone who do marketing for training programs, who used to be a marketing manager, you know. So I gave it to her, and I was very happy about it, you know. We worked out a scheme for it, for the marketing, you know. Then 2 months passed by and nothing happened. And then when I went back to her, she hasn't really done anything and things like that. So I went back to my mentor and he said, this is not working out. And he said, first you must learn how to sell your own product. First you must learn how to market your own product. Only then you can get someone else to market it, okay? Because you know your product best. Makes sense to me, but I didn't know where to start. But this is how I see it, how I have started, and it's a bit different from the conventional way of learning how to do marketing. I didn't go for any marketing classes, no marketing courses, nothing. But the first thing was to understand myself better, to understand how my conscious mind works and how my subconscious mind works, and to work with it to acquire the marketing skills. Did I confuse you? Okay, never mind. Let me start again. Okay. Your mind is not divided. Okay, for learning purposes, let's divide your mind to the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. Your conscious mind is the one that determines what you want to do. So, in another word, you can set it as a goal. Like my goal at this time was to sell my training programs to companies, and that's a goal that I set using my conscious mind. Your subconscious mind is the one that actually gets the thing done. So you need to understand how your conscious mind works, how your subconscious mind works, how you're programmed to do what you are doing now, and how you need to change your programming to do something different. So my earlier programming was to be a HR manager, to be a finance director, but it was not to do marketing. So now when I change my program to do marketing, I need to change the program to do marketing. So how do I do that? So how do I reprogram myself to do marketing and to meet this new goal to sell these training programs? Okay, step number one, I need to have a goal. Okay, when you have a goal, that becomes, and you keep repeating the goal, you are actually reprogramming yourself to meet the new goal. So first step I do is start repeating my goals. Second step is this. Okay. As I repeat my goals, my conscious mind has set the target or the goal or the outcome that I want. But the subconscious has not figured out how to do this yet. So one of the first things I need to do is give it as much information as possible. In this case, what kind of information? Marketing is about talking to people, right? The first step, you need to talk to people, and that itself was a big mind block for me. I know when you're young, they tell you not to talk to strangers. That grows up into this big fear when you grow up and want to talk to strangers. So one of the first things my mentor said is, okay, go and talk to as many strangers as possible. So I was like, okay, how do I do this? Okay, so I decided to do a survey, and I went to the mall to do surveys, and it was not easy stopping strangers and asking them to do a survey. I wasn't even selling something, I was just getting them to talk to me. It was so difficult. People, the most common thing was people will tell you no, they will ignore you, they will take another way. When they see you, they will avoid you. But all this was is something that I'm not used to it. So I wasn't used to that. I wasn't used to people telling no and people avoiding me. And I wasn't used to it at all. So the first day when I did this survey, I had lunch with my mentor. I think I probably started about 10 o'clock and finished about 12, 1 o'clock. I went in for lunch at 1 o'clock, and I just sat down and I just cried and cried and cried. Cried not because I was sad, because there was so much of emotions out of the rejection, and it was very overwhelming. So I had my lunch, and then after lunch he said, okay, now you continue doing the survey. I was like, what? Anyway, I got up and I went back and I started talking to people. And I started doing this every day, and after a while, it became fun. I actually enjoyed talking to people. Then people start stopping, doing my survey, and while doing my survey, we will start talking about each other. Then I'll talk. My program is about being successful, setting goals and achieving goals. So I got to understand what people thought of it, whether they had goals in their lives, what were people's aspirations, how do they achieve their goals, and also I actually got to know a lot more people. Mainly, I got comfortable talking to people. Okay. Coming back to what does this do to your subconscious mind? Okay. Now my subconscious mind has been given more and more data about other people, talking to people, about how do I, the tone of my voice, how do I detect from the conversation what I need to tell them. As you feed all this information to your subconscious mind refines it. So as time goes on, I was more comfortable talking to people, and I know what to say. I know how to engage them in a conversation, the tone to use, the gestures, the expressions to use, and things like that. So that was the first step, talking to people. So now I'm comfortable talking to people. I'm talking to people daily. I'm doing surveys, but I'm not selling anything yet, right? Okay, so there comes the next step. I wanted to do a one-day program, and I charged like cost price so that I could get people in. And the first step was to get people in for this program. So this whole long list of people that I surveyed, okay, the first few people I surveyed, I never got their names, so I couldn't contact them. But later I realized, you know what, I do need their names and contact numbers so I can go back to them. So I had about 100 over people that I surveyed, and I started calling them up and asking them if they're interested in coming for this one-day workshop that talks to that gets you to understand goal setting more and achieving goals and things like that. So okay, this sounds really simple, but it took me days to actually call them up, actually talk to them. There will be a lot of times when I'll actually pick up the phone, or I won't pick up the phone. I'll contemplate picking up the phone. I'll be walking around in circles, because it's like the fear was very strong. But in the end, I started calling people. After a while, I had really fun time talking to people, and a lot of them actually recognized me or remembered me from the surveys. It became a nice conversation, like calling a friend, and I had fun. There were many people who couldn't make it. There were people who, but in the end, I did do a few classes. I did fill up one class, and I filled up a few classes, and I did actually manage to sell this program. The other thing I realized at that time is I kind of like charged 200 ringgit, which was the cost price. And then I realized it's not the money, it's selling the need, selling the value of the program. My original Be Your Best program now is about 2,500 ringgit. So that's when I realized it's not the money, it's the value that people see. Then they will commit their time and their money for it. They'll find the money for it. And that's how I started actually selling the value, what's in it for them. People only come when they see a value in it, and then I started looking at what's in it for them. And since this is a program that changes their lives, so I need to see Different people are different, so I need to connect to them, get them to share their life a little with me while I'm a stranger calling on the phone, and then they start sharing their life a little with me, and then I can see how can this program benefit them. Then they see the need, then they sign up for it. So that's my step-by-step learning process. And so how does the subconscious mind learn? There it comes again. The original goal is to sell this training program. I haven't fully achieved it yet, but I'm in the process there. And what happens now is, I'm beginning to sell the seats. I'm beginning to learn that the subconscious has got enough information to actually talk to different people, so that you can find the needs and get them to actually buy your stuff or buy your training program, or come for your training program in this case. I'm not able to talk to everyone yet because my subconscious is still learning. So there are some people I just don't know how to get through to them. But as I call this kind of people, then I'll figure it out. The subconscious figure it out how to live on the go. So if you ask me, that's my lesson 101 for marketing. Understanding your mind, working with your subconscious mind, and keep taking the action, meeting as many people as possible, and then start selling, and try until your subconscious refines it and delivers on what you want. I only do training programs which is called Be at Your Best, which is a personal development program where we look at how the conscious mind works, how the subconscious mind works in detail, and how to work with that to achieve any goal that you want. One of it that I shared is marketing. If you want to know further information about this, you can check out my Facebook page, Globetrotter Consultancy, or you can check out my website, which is www.globetrotterconsultancy.com.my. Alright, thank you, and thank you for listening, and see you next time.